Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jay Swift. The vibe. Now let's vibe. My fault. Y'all had to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, this story time, I was gonna do this video on Monday, but the audio is messing up. So, I did a video Friday. First time going to the club. I gotta check that video out. It come out Friday at 12 p.m. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the love and support. Try to get my, subscribers up, trying to work and grind. Try to be consistent, you know what I'm saying? So, this story time, I almost forgot, I gotta pray. Dear Lord, please just let us have a blessed day, Lord. Please just bless over all the people that's sick and hurt. Please let us decrease and increase in our lives. Please just bless over all the people that's passed away this year and their families. Look after all of them. Please just bless over my family that's been dealing with the passing that we had, Lord. And please just let us keep grinding and working hard. Please keep them, Mamba mentality inside of me, Lord. And please just let me stay motivated through this tough times, Lord. In your name, amen. So this story time is going to be the first time playing. I have to. Because it's like crazy and funny and wild too. So this is like first time playing in Fayette. Now, if people don't know what Fayette is like Fayette, Tennessee. And Fayette is one of them areas where it's real country, real redneck, and it's also it's like racist down there. So this is during the time where, I'm doing good in football. I won Rookie of the Year. I'm playing basketball too. Like, I'm doing, I'm playing two sports, but I'm like in football mode. So I'm like on the grind, staying motivated, cutting pounds, losing weight, doing everything. So I'm like doing my thing. Oh, this is the time where we had to play Fayette. And this was probably like one of the first times we played them. And I just remembered this is one of the times where I just remember I heard a lot of stuff about this team. This is my first time getting into football, so I really didn't hear much about them till the week of the game because everybody was telling me hey, y'all gotta play Fayette. And I'm thinking Fayette gonna be real good. We're gonna have a long night. No, they was y'all just had to be careful because they real redneck. They're racist. They got cows out there. It was just a whole bunch of stuff from here. They played dirty. They was doing a whole bunch of stuff back then. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if they sound serious, but I don't know if they for real or playing. So then, I told my mom. I think I told my mom after practice who we were playing. Or she had my schedule. So it was away. And I just remember they didn't have a travel bus for our school. Also, I went to FACS, First Assembly Christian School, or Crusaders. My best year was 8th grade. In high school, had some great times too. So, then, I told her, she was like, I ain't worried about nothing. You ain't gonna go down there by yourself. It's gonna be me, you, and then my play aunt. I call her my play aunt, because she's like family. So we went to the game. We went to the game, and I just remember I don't know if it was that time. No. I take that back. It was a different time where I think it was my mom and somebody else. I can't remember. I think it was either my play on something else. That might be a different story. So we was getting to the time where we would play first playing Fayette. And I just remember went out there, it's really country out there. Heard people's country, redneck. They had cows out there. It was just something you would see if you went to a weird abandoned, not abandoned place, but a weird real redneck town. Cause it was cows out there. They had cowbells and they had some whole bunch of wild stuff. So started playing them. I just remember we playing them. We had my homie, he was running the ball. He stepped out of bounds. Then I hit him out of bounds. Then they'll say some crazy stuff. So we was turned the whole game because they're hitting us while we're getting out of bounds. Then if you run, they'll hit you. They'll try to still hit you, throw you out of bounds. They'll trash talk you. They'll yank you. Try to yank you out your shoulder pads. They'll try to pull you down by your face mask. They're just doing a whole bunch of wild stuff. So I just remember this is how crazy it is. So you're getting along playing the game. So there was this one boy. I just remember playing the game and this dude, I think I was on the sideline. This dude hit my teammate. So my teammate, I think, ran like a slant. I think he ran a slant this way. So he runs the slant and he grabs the ball and boom, he steps out of bounds, but the dude hits him. So his dad literally like, this is crazy because I was literally by the dude. Like the dude came out of nowhere. So literally like he flew off the bench. He flew off the bench and they had this rail. They had a rail that was probably along the lines of here, and it was like a rail, and it had something in the ground, so like you couldn't remove it. You had to just step over it. So literally, this dude jumps over, hurdles over it, like using from Bad Boys 2, hurdles over it, and jumps off and trying to run on the field to fight the kid. Like he trying to fight him because he's like, "No, you hit my son, this and that, whoop de whoop." So then my coach, it was a coach. He was my coach, but I ain't really have him that much. But he was the coach for high school, one of them. And he was like our history teacher too. So he came on the field holding back, like, no, man. Like, we can't do that out here. We're in Fayette. Like, it's real crazy out here. So this is what was even crazier. So, like, it was these dudes when they hold the chain. Now, usually you have dudes when they hold the chain, it's because of, like, for first down, second down, fourth and something, or third and 10, stuff like that. My nose itching. But they hold the chain. So I guess like the dude that was holding the chain must have been the boy's father or whatever. So he says to the dad, because he was literally right by me, and the coach held him off. He was right by me, or right on our sideline. Like, he wasn't even back in the bleachers. He stayed right on the sideline. So the dude was like, what did he say? He was like, oh, so you gonna jump on a little kid? The dad was like, nah, but I'll jump on you though. So I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, it finna be an all-out fight, finna be all-out brawl, police that's what I'm thinking. So then the dude say, he's a what you want to do then? So the dad, mind you, he was like a black dad. So when the stuff, when we get riled up, everybody start getting turned, finna get lit. So he said, oh, what you want to do? What you want to do, huh? So he started going crazy. So then they had to stop like the middle of the game to try to get the referee stop the game. And I just remember like the dad sat down. The dad sat down, and this was like where it's crazy. He sat on the like bleachers. And I just remembered like, like they were the referee talked to the chain man first. He was like, hey man, we don't need all that. You need to chill out. We ain't trying to have no commotion. We ain't trying to have no fights out here. Like we just trying to have a rest of the game. Try to at least get this game under control because it's doing too much going on in the football game. Because like I said, we're like we playing a regular game, trying to play clean. Fed, they're like yanking you up by the face mask. They're saying wild stuff, trash talking, but it's like inappropriate trash and like racist stuff. Then it's like you step out of bounds. They're still trying to hit you out of bounds. Then when the whistle's being called, they still hitting. Like, they was doing some wild stuff. So then I just remember it was like 2 white referees and there was 1 black referee. So the white referees right here, the other dude walks over to them. And first thing I hear, like I had real good hearing. So I heard him what he said on the field. He was like, man, he gotta go. He was like, man, we can't. And they was like, yeah. He was like, what you think? He was like, yeah, he got to go because he's endangering the student. Like, he could have endangered, a football player, but also a student. And, like, you can't just have parents run on the field, this and that, da-da-da. So what they did was they was like, you know what? We was going to eject them out the game. They was going to eject them. Matter of fact, it was Tipton Rosemark. My fault. I don't know why I said Fayette. It was like Fayette, Tipton Rosemark. It was in the area, but it was like Tipton Rosemark. I think it was one of them schools. It was like a trash school. But it was in Fayette, though. So I just remembered, like, they was like a trash team, too. So I just remembered, like, the referee was like, oh, you're ejected from the game, this and that with the whoop. So the dad literally jumps up, and the coach is like walking him to his car. Because when you get ejected from a game, you can't stay like at the game. You have to most people they're like you have to go to your car, or if you get ejected at a basketball, football game, like in pros, you gotta go to the locker room, go home, whatever. So he literally had to go to his car. He couldn't stay for the rest of the game. So literally, like, the dad was like, "Man, they do this crap every year." He was like, "Man, I hope y'all already losing anyway." He's like amping us up more because he's like, "Y'all already losing anyway. Y'all trash. Like, y'all ain't gonna win a championship no way." Like, he was like, "Oh, y'all not gonna make it to the playoffs or nothing." He's like, "I hope y'all like lose every year. I hope y'all lose every game." That's what he was saying while walking off still. So then I think I was about that time I got on the field, and like Jordan, like people on my team, they were like amping me up. They were, "Come on, yeah, let's go, y'all, let's go," like hyping the crowd up. So then it was by that time, like, when we won the game, everything got better, but the referee told us through the game, he was like, "Hey, no more of this. We'll have a fair game. We ain't gonna have no more of this." So, but back to the game, we won, this and that, and they was like, talk to him. And Dad talked to me. He was like, "Bro," he's like, "Hey, y'all win?" I was like, "Yes, sir." And then that was by that time, like, we got to out there, everything was good, nothing went on crazy, but that's one of them places where, like, you have to be careful because they had some real racist people back there. So, yeah, so that was the story time of first time playing Tipton Rosemark, playing in Fayette, Tennessee. I hope y'all enjoyed. More videos along the way. I might try to do a Q&A video. So if y'all if y'all follow me on Instagram, it's J_Train. You'll see my name, J_Train 1999. If y'all would DM me questions, I'm gonna do a Q&A so y'all can get to know me more if you don't know me. And yeah, like, I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope y'all have a great night, great rest of the week, and God bless y'all. Peace.